Hey guys, what's up? Loki here. I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to render your clips. So, if you wanna render your friend being a faggot in a private match, noob tubing the whole time, I'm here to show you how. So the first thing you wanna do is, I'm guessing you have this big long fucking file that's super long. So split up the part where your friend rage quits after you kicking his ass. And then after you're done that, go to switches, disable resample. If you want, you can crop it. The reason I don't crop my videos, or actually only my clips, obviously I'll crop my actual edits and all that, but the reason I don't crop my clips is because if I send it to an editor, he's going to want to have his own cropping settings on there, or else all the clips will be cropped differently if he's got other people's clips in it. It just looks bad. It's a disaster. So I leave mine at default. You guys are going to want to crop it in a little bit. And after that, you're going to want to add some effects to make the quality looks nicer. So first thing I do is I go to sharpen, reset the none, drag that on, and then I go to unsharp mask, reset the none, drag this on. Basically what these two effects do, it just makes the everything crisper and nicer and sharper. Then go to color corrector, studio RGB to computer RGB, drag that on. And after you've done that, you got all the effects, disable resampled and all that. Now you have to render it. So my render settings are MP4, and I'll just show you guys my render settings. Actually, no, I think these ones are messed up. I think I tried doing a tutorial earlier, and I fucked them up somehow. So I'll show you guys my WMV settings, and I just switched to MP4, so I still have to figure out what's best. Figure out what's best. So I'll show you guys my WMV render settings. So first thing I do for audio is I keep my audio, or I change it to 320 kilobytes per second, because if you have music, you're going to want to keep it at 320 kilobytes per second, not render it in lower quality. So keep it that, unless you download it from YouTube, like youtube to mp3.org or whatever, then you don't have to care about this, but I just keep it at 320. Then I go to video, I leave everything alone, and put this at 1280 by 720 high definition. Change your frame rate. Now this is really important. Have your frame rate at 59.94 double NTSC, because the reason for this is if you render your clips in 30 frames, which is the default NTSC, then it'll, once you render it, it'll if you didn't disable resample it and you render it in 30 frames, it will look horrible, and you will not be able to slow-mo it properly because it'll be all choppy, and Twixtor won't look right. It'll just be a big disaster. So keep it at, or change it to 59.94, video smoothness to 100, leave your bitrate alone, leave your index/summary alone, leave your project alone, and press OK. So that's how I render my clips. Have fun rendering. Cheers.